Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got another Airstrike video for you for World of Warships Legends. They've just had the second release of the aircraft carriers now, and these are still in a sort of a beta stage, I guess you could say. And they've actually released the two Tier 5 carriers. Now I've just unlocked the Tier 5 Ranger, which is of course an American aircraft carrier. And I thought I'd bring you a bit of a detailed look at it and then a first play. Now I'm pretty excited about getting the chance to try these Tier 5 aircraft carriers. I've been using the Tier 3 ships, and while I found them pretty fun and very easy to use, I found that the torpedoes and bombs aren't super strong, and I'm actually wondering whether that's just because it's Tier 3. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the torpedo bombers and I guess traditional aerial bombers can do at this higher tier. So yeah, pretty excited about this. Okay, so first off I'm just going to hide the user interface and we're going to have a bit of a look at the Ranger. A pretty cool looking ship. Now I presume these not being tenders anymore, they're actually specifically designed and built aircraft carriers. Now we still have biplanes, which is pretty interesting. I would have thought she would have had monoplanes, but maybe that's just something to do with the beta, and perhaps when you actually when they do release these, you'll be able to upgrade your planes as you go along. That would actually make sense. But as you can see, yeah, pretty cool looking ship, and very large. Looks much larger than the Tier 3 ships. Okay, now before we have a look at the actual ship itself, let's have a look at Ernest King. Now this commander was available straight away when I unlocked the ship. We can choose a couple of inspirations here. Now I think from memory that was our first choice. Actually, just trying to think now. Ah, yes, that's right. It was the secondary bonus. Awesome. Okay, so his main skill or base trait is a boost to AA armament damage, which I think is pretty standard. I'm actually going to continue that on first up. Incoming damage. Well, hopefully we're not going to get shot at all, so we're going to up our aircraft speed. Now I do prefer to use my torpedo bombers, so I'm going to boost that. Now I guess we may as well boost the chance of fire being caused by aircraft carriers HE bombs. I guess that's a good thing. And airspeed of dive bombers. Okay, so it seems a little bit more dive bomber focused, which, yeah, I mean, you end up using them anyway. So why not do that? Now let's have a look at the upgrades here. Okay, so when it comes to a Tier 5, you've got 5 upgrades. Flight control mod. Aircraft preparation rate. Okay. Air groups. So that ups the HP. Aha, here we go. So yes, we can upgrade to the monoplanes, which is really cool. So it looks like as we're going to go along, well actually let's just have a bit of a... Oh look, okay, no you can. Okay, that's cool. So it has your 3 typical upgrades of as a usual ship would have, so you can do them in any order, which is pretty cool. So we can upgrade to all our monoplanes that we want to do. Now this is allowing us to do these for free, so yeah, let's do that. Now I hope that's not going to come back to haunt me if for some reason in the future people are going to go, when aircraft carriers do get introduced fully, they're going to go, oh, how awesome was it to have those free upgrades? And I've used them for the beta. Now I'm just not going to bother with the other upgrades, but that's up to you. Okay, so let's have a look. Tough aircraft. Aircraft with above average HP pool, which is, yeah, pretty true for those American aircraft. Powerful AA defense, above average AA gun firepower. That's pretty cool. And as you can see there, she's absolutely covered in anti-aircraft guns. But the aircraft are slow. Okay, Ranger. The first US aircraft carrier of special construction. The ship carried a large air group. The carrier's speed was quite high for its type. Her drawbacks included a lack of torpedo protection and impractical arrangement of aircraft carriers. That's aircraft elevators. That's what you want, which slowed down, the handling of air groups. Ended service in 1934. Ships in the Series 1. Alright, so we won't bother having a look at the armour there. There's not really a lot of point. So hit points 46,500. That seems pretty good actually. 6 to 51mm armour, so pretty slim. Okay, so we've got over 100 knot aircraft. Let's have a look at the damage here. So those torpedoes are very slow at 35 knots and 3 Ks, but they do a bit of damage now, 5,500. But look at those bomb damage, 13,800, and fire setting chance of 60%. Well, I'm really excited about that. Okay, maybe I'm going to be more of a dive bomber guy. That's cool. I've been waiting for something like that. Okay, so that's what I was hoping. These planes would do a little bit more damage. I don't think the Tier 3s had a free upgrade of aircraft. Maybe I've been doing it wrong the whole time. Okay, so she has good secondary armament there. 8x1, which at 127mm. I'm just trying to imagine a Tier 5. Okay, well, it's not terrible for secondary armament. 5k range, 4.5 reload time. Okay, 30 knot speed is pretty good. Turning circle is pretty big, but that's actually not bad when you consider what she is and how big she is. And concealment's reasonably visible. Okay, so here we go. Let's have our first game in the Ranger. Wow, I've been really looking forward to this. Now, if you've seen my previous Airstrike videos, I've got a couple of kills, but I'm not an expert by any stretch of the imagination. But I am enjoying them. And today I can finally get back into the campaign because I've been really wanting to get a few of the free crates that are available with these Airstrike game modes. And obviously World of Warships wants you to test out this mode so they can get a bit of feedback and test data. So this is my first Tier 5 aircraft carrier game. But yeah, going to be very cool to have some aircraft that can actually do some damage this time. Now, as I said previously, I was really enjoying the torpedo bombers, and I found those reasonably easy, you might say, to get a hit. The dive bombers, I think in my last game, I was actually getting a few good hits, but I do find those a little bit more difficult, and I think the sort of bomb, you might say the loop of the bomb as it comes in, it's a little bit harder to predict. And of course there is the random number generator involved in that. But okay, now look at that, we have yeah, much cooler looking aircraft here. Now I'm actually going to actually, what should I do? Actually, let's just straight away launch some torpedo aircraft. Okay, so one of the options was to speed up this moment here when the group forms. So, okay, I'll sort of get that. Now these look so cool. This is very cool. Okay, we've got a serious torpedo bomber squadron here. And they're of course the Douglas Devastators. Quite famous aircraft. We'll find ourselves a nice big target here. Hang Gonna try out their speed, which was I think about 140 knots maximum. And as you can see, they're pretty damn quick, especially compared to the Tier 3 aircraft. That's really cool. Okay, my squadron is detected. Oh, okay, we've got our choice of enemy aircraft here. And we're also copying a ton. Whoa. I really want to go for the battleship here, but I don't know if that was a smart idea. Oh, and I've overflown. I've gone too fast. What a waste of a airstrike. That's totally on me. Oh, idiot. Okay. Now that's another thing I have learned, but I've forgotten, as I haven't. It's been a few days since I've flown aircraft carriers. When you're going to perform an airstrike on an enemy ship, especially a slow-moving one, really take into account your positioning. It's key, and I have forgotten that golden rule. So let's take two on that. Okay. I'm going to come around for that Normandy again. This time we're going to be a little bit smarter. As you can see, you're aiming with that little triangle reticle. Now I found it's best to sort of position that where you presume the enemy ship is going to be when you launch. And now we can recalculate. Not the best torpedo run, but I think we're going to get at least one hit there. Yes, okay. Jeez, enemy anti-aircraft fire is devastating here. Yeah, that was really a little bit pointless, but I just wanted to do a launch before I died. Okay, so here we go with the HE bombers. Okay. Now these are the Vindicators. Now the damage looked fantastic on these, so we're going to go straight back for the Normandy here. Okay, here we go. Pretty good chance here. Bombs away! Oh, 2 hits, but no fires started. Pretty disappointing. Well, that's just for fun. For stupid fun. Let's go after this little destroyer here. No hits. Oh, I've still got one left. Make that none. Okay, we're going to launch out self-attacks. Well, I really talked up my skills before this game. Okay, so this time we're going to go after this Leander here. Torpedoes away. Oh, you are a joke. Okay, this looks like this is going to be our last chance to do any kind of damage. She's gone, but how many of the aircraft has got? Oh, okay. So we've got one chance here left to do a little bit of damage. She's obliged us by turning sideways. Bombs away. So surely defended means I got one hit, but no hits were registered. Okay, I'm gone. Okay, well, There you go. Quick game's a good game. Now, one thing I do find, I mean, obviously, I'm not the greatest aircraft carrier commander in the world, but I think these maps are a little bit small. I think when enemy ships can be on you within, I'm guessing that was a minute. Perhaps the maps are a little bit small, but hey, what do I know? But there you go. That was the first look at the Ranger in my first battle in it. Now I've also unlocked its Japanese counterpart. Now I'm going to be doing a video on that as well in a moment. So thank you for watching this video. I just thought I'd give you a quick look at the aircraft carrier itself in my first game. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm sorry that I couldn't perform too well for you. Hopefully in the next game I'll do a lot better. But yeah, for those of you that don't know, jump in World of Warships Legends right now and you can have a bit of fun with the aircraft carriers. I dare say they'll be gone for quite a while again. My guess would be to last quarter of the year, perhaps, they come in. But I could be wrong. But yeah, jump in and give World of Warships a bit of data and let them balance things. And yeah, hopefully when they do come in, it'll be good for all of us. Definitely want them to come in and not ruin the game for everyone, which is one worry, of course. But we'll see what happens. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.